Okay. Yeah, you definitely want pen and a paper because I'm just going to share my screen and
Okay.
then let me just text her back.
Okay, you're good.
Have you been in your back office and stuff?
I don't think I was having problems getting on a couple of the things.
Okay.
The Team Beachbody website set up and then that's about it. That's about
Okay.
it.
All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. If at any time I'm going too fast or like I cut out because my internet's not always like the friendliest, just let me know. Okay,
Mine's not either, so it's okay.
here's the Team Beachbody like homepage, and like I'm logged in right now as my husband. So
Okay.
So when I first log in, like this is what you see. Over here it says his screen name. So you'll want to know your screen name.
Okay.
Yours is probably I would have to look, and I'll show you later.
2047. So.
Yeah. So that's your screen name. You're gonna want to know this. You can add this to all your links that people will send you directly to your page. Like if somebody asks you or like the links in that welcome email I sent you, it's like teambeachbodycoach.com/your screen name. Well, this is your screen name right here. If you click on this little drop box, this is how you kind of edit anything in your profile. So that way, if you send somebody to your Beachbody website, your picture will of course show up, and so they know it's you. It's you.
Okay.
Right here is kind of the hub of it all. When you click on this coach link right here, Coach Online Office is everything that you need and you'll want to be at basically most of the time. The only thing I typically use my previous office view for is if somebody tells you that they order something and you're like, man, where is this order at? I don't see it, because it takes usually about 48 hours for it to show up in your Coach Online Office. If you click on the previous office view, if you go to my orders and then you click on my customer orders right here, that will show up right away. I think you're actually probably the last person to order. Yeah, that will show up right away. But then when you want to get back out of this, you just click this back to dashboard button here.
Okay.
And then it'll take you back to the front. So that's really, I mean, honestly, I'm sure that previous office view does much more, but honestly, that's all I get in there for. Everything else I do right here in my Coach Online Office. So I click on that. And when you get into Online Office, on the left-hand side will show your Coach ID. So you'll want to know that. Either memorize it or just know how to find it. But it's right there on the thing. So it'll say, welcome Brittany, and then I'll have your Coach ID right there.
How did you get that again? Sorry.
It's okay. Say it again.
How did you get to that page?
Okay, so I'll just go back to the homepage, teambeachbody.com here. If you kind of scroll your little mouse over the Coach tab.
Okay.
Oh, there goes Remy. She hears something. Sorry, I told you this thing is so slow. So it's like a dial-up, but it's not. So if you just kind of scroll over the Coach here, once my computer decides to load all the way, Coach, and then Coach Online Office.
Okay, that's where I got confused. Okay.
Yeah. Or I mean, I guess if you click on the Coach, it'll just be over here. But if you just scroll over it, Coach Online Office.
Okay.
So this is where, if I say your back office, this is it. Like this is your back office. This is where you'll want to be. You got your Coach ID, your rank status, any of your qualifications, my phone number, and my sponsor name will be all over there, and everything else. So right here in the middle is your Success Club qualification. This is how Beachbody, I guess, recognizes that you're doing everything right. So when you hit Success Club, that means you have either hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10, and it goes for the month. So this is all through the month of November. So November 1st, it restarted, and then it'll go till November 30th, and then December 1st, it just resets. So everything goes back to 0. So in order for you to qualify for Success Club, you have to hit Success Club 5 or greater, and you have to have a personal volume of 90 PV or more. So how do you do this? So for the 90 PV, if you have Shakeology on Home Direct, which means when you signed it up with a challenge pack, you already have it as Home Direct. It's going to, it shipped with your challenge pack, and then unless you change it, which I'll show you how to do, it will ship again 30 days from when you ordered. I always tell a lot of new coaches that if, you know, especially if like money is an issue at first and they are just kind of worried about some things, like the first time, definitely get it. I always encourage you to drink it yourself, because I mean, I honestly don't know what I would do without it. But if, like, say the next time that if you want to get it changed, and possibly get packets, I will sell packets sometimes depending on who it is. Like, you know, maybe I'll like give some packets. You obviously don't get money and you're, you know, losing money, but sometimes, you know, it takes that to kind of get people interested in Shakeology. Like if it's friends or family, maybe like give them a packet or two so they can try it. So like right here, this says need to customize your Shakeology Home Direct. If you click here, you can go ahead and change it, and you'll just fill in your information. You can change it to packets. You can change the flavor. You can change the ship date, whatever else. Like your current ship date, I think, is like the 11th. So it'll ship on the 11th of December unless you go in there and click that button and change it.
Okay.
You can change it just for the one time and just have one next month it be that, so on and so forth. But that's kind of how you do it right there. Any questions on that?
Yeah, I got that so far.
Okay, cool. So if you hit 90 PV every month, you're automatically going to qualify for Success Club. Man, spit it out. And then you hit 5 or greater. So if you hit 5 Success Club points or 10 Success Club points, you're active on Home Direct, and that means you're Success Club qualified for the month. So why is that so important? So every month they offer free prizes. Like last month or 2 months ago, for hitting Success Club, being active on Shakeology Home Direct, I got 3 programs sent to me. It was like the biggest prize I've ever gotten. I got like all like the P90 series. One time I've gotten like a stability ball and agility ladder. A couple times I've gotten books. The current book I'm reading I got because I hit Success Club. So they offer little prizes and stuff.
Okay.
As a new coach, it's really important to start off and hit Success Club every month, because if you hit it, if you get 5 Success Club points for the first 3 months, then you're a Success Club starter, and they recognize you. They give you like a free call with our CEO. They also give you a free ticket to Summit, which is like the biggest, you know, Beachbody conference that we have all year. I didn't go. I got a free ticket. I earned mine from 2014 when I started. I earned it for 2015, but it was a week before my wedding, so I of course did not go. But I'm looking forward to going to it. It's in Nashville again this year, and it's like definitely a lot of fun. So that's, you know, that Beachbody definitely recognizes you. We also, like, for being a Success Club All-Star and all things, you get recognized for it. They offer free trips. Like, I'm on the wait list to go to, like, they're going on a cruise, but my trip would be completely paid for this year because I've done so well this year if I ever got off the wait list. So that would be definitely something I could look forward to.
Yeah.
So to hit Success Club, I think Taylor just got on. Hey, Taylor, can you hear us? There she is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. All right. Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm recording this, so I'll just add it to the team page, and then because they only allow us 40 minutes, or like I can go back like
Okay.
when we go through it, and then Brittany can get off. But can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So to hit Success Club, you have to sell or to get Success Club points, you sell a challenge pack. So that's how y'all signed up. You signed up with a challenge pack. So you get 2 points for selling a challenge pack. And the other way that you get a point is to sell Shakeology on Home Direct. So if you just sell Shakeology on Home Direct, you get 1 point. I've personally never sold just Shakeology on Home Direct because Shakeology by itself is $130. But when you sign up with a challenge pack, every month we have promotions, which are over here. Like right now, here's our November promotions, the 21-day fix, the fix extreme, and size. They offer every month challenge packs that are typically just $10 more. So it's kind of a way I tell people, I'm like, if you're going to go ahead and just want Shakeology, you might as well just go ahead and get a workout. Sometimes I've told people, I'm like, if you really don't want the workout, like you can gift it, give it to a friend, whatever. For $10 more, it's totally worth it. So once you hit that 5, you're good for the month. And then you'll qualify each month by doing this same thing every time. So how do you get somebody to go to your link? Like, how do you, get them signed up and, so on and so forth? You're going to find your own verbiage first off. For me in Team Feel Good, in the files section here, I have where this is my what do I say. Now this is me. I sometimes use this and just like copy and paste. For the most part, what I like to use it for is down here at the bottom. I have all these links saved, so that way, once my slow computer shows me, I have all these links saved. So if somebody's interested in the 21-day fix or PIO, like I can already go ahead and send them this video and it will send them to my page. So I have all of these saved. So like I was telling you earlier, Brittany, like your screen name, like see how mine's Shannon Egan Gray here?
Yeah.
You would just go ahead and put in your screen name there. Like this is saved, it's in Team Feel Good. You can just go ahead and use this and take my screen name out of it, save yours. So
Okay.
also, just while I'm in here, team pages have all the files. They're everywhere. All the team pages. And then I've added you both into the TFG meal plans. This is where I keep all the meal plans just so they're all in one place that you can get them and add them to your challenge groups, which we'll talk about, and have those for the future. Okay. Questions on that, Brittany?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, of course, I don't have all of the things like set up on there, like all of the videos. So how do you get to those videos that you send people? So if you go to your sales and marketing tab here at the top, you just kind of scroll over it. And then if you click on business tools, I was telling Brittany earlier, Taylor, my computer's a little slow here. If you access,
that's okay.
if you access the video library, another screen pops up down here or over here is the products, and then you can click on them and say somebody's like, tell me more about size, and you're like, okay, well, let me have Shanti tell you about size. So you click on size and you share the video down here at the bottom. And then you copy the link.
Okay.
So this is also too like kind of how I learned about the products. I would go like, I'm like, okay, what's the 21-day fix? What's this all about? And Autumn has all these videos down here. This is like the one I think I send people for the most part. It's like, get amazing results.
Now you can get amazing results like these in only 21.
So I copy that link and I share those to people. that's how I learn, you know, the different products and everything before. And that's kind of how, you know, and then, but you're obviously not going to learn them all at once, and you want to get people started on the right program. I remember when I first started, I was just like, everybody needs to do T25 because that's the product I was doing. That's what I could talk about. And that's how I got people started at first. And I encourage y'all to do that as well, because that way you can just be on the journey together and be like, hey, look. Or if they're like, no, I've seen, you know, if you're doing size and they want 21-day fix, you're like, no, I've seen 21-day fix. I want to do that. Like, all right, cool. You know, you can get them involved and just kind of get them going. But that's how when I started, I was just like, oh, I got amazing results. I mean, before I was a coach, I was telling everybody about T25. I didn't even know what coaching was. They're like, oh my gosh, how did you lose that way? And I was like, I've just been doing T25. So it's like spreading it like wildfire. So just like anything, like if you have a favorite restaurant, if you talk about it or people, you know, notice, you know, it's just going to be like something you enjoy. So you, of course, share the love. Questions on how to get to that?
Nope.
Okay. The best way that I have people sign up is to go to TBB Mobile. So it's on, like, it's not an app. It's like they call it the TBB Mobile app, but it's not. You can access it from a computer. You can just get on your phone and look for it. But if you click on TBB Coach here, and if somebody wants to get set up with enroll a new coach or enroll a new customer, this just automatically enrolls them and sends them the email. And I think I did this with both of you. But you say, yes, I have the permission to enroll their personal info. You put their email in here, and if you're enrolling them as a customer or enrolling them as a new coach, you go ahead and click on that. I don't have anybody's email that I could add in here, so just to kind of show you. But you click on that, you know what flavor of Shakeology they want, their email, and then this generates an email, and then it can just send to them. If for whatever reason that's a problem or you can't quite figure that out, or whatever else, another way to go about it is to go to sales and marketing and click on the business tools. And then over on the side here, if I click on 21-day fix, and then to the right, I click on view FAQ. There's always the option that somebody doesn't want a challenge pack, or they've signed up, or like, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to do it on the 21, like if they've ordered before, you always got to work to get them underneath you. And we'll talk about that, you know, when that situation arises. But when you go all the way down, view FAQ, this teaches you about the 21-day fix if you know nothing about it as well. But when you send them these links, it will automatically go to you. So if you want them, your prospects and customers, for the 21-day fix, you just copy this link, and then where it says equals your ID, you just take off the your ID, and then you put in your coach ID number. I clicked on it on accident. Oh, see? So it automatically took me to it. Now, there's also an option below that. Can y'all still see my screen?
Yeah, it's not moving. But
Yeah.
We're looking for a sandcastle with how many towers? Right. 4. How many towers?
So if you go down to the bottom,
2, 3. 3
and here's the link for the challenge pack. So if somebody wants the 21-day fix challenge pack, you copy this and you put in your ID, or where it says your ID, you just take that out. And then, like I told Brittany earlier, your ID is your coach ID number, which you'll want to recognize or memorize, and it's right over here on your Coach on online office.
Okay.
Okay, so what questions do you have so far about how to send somebody to your page or get them set up as a coach or a customer?
I don't think any right now on that part.
Okay.
I guess I had a lot of questions earlier, but I forget a lot of them.
Okay.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I have a friend of mine who has already done the 21-day challenge, so she has everything.
Okay.
But she said that she would want to start it back up just to do it with me.
Okay.
But I didn't know how to do that.
So when she signed up, she probably doesn't even know it. She already has a coach. So that's another perk about hitting Success Club. You get free once you're an Emerald status, which is the first rank that we're going to talk about. They send you free leads. So I get free leads all the time that are people that literally just are watching infomercials late night or hear about it and just go to the website and order, and then they get assigned to me as their coach. And so I reach out to them, I send them emails. So your friend already has a coach and she doesn't even know it.
Okay.
So she can sign up under you and get switched. I'm definitely not somebody that's like, oh no, I'm going to steal you. You're my challenger, whatever. Like, no, like if you have an upline coach, I always encourage them first, like, cause they'll find out all the time. They're like, well, I have a coach, but we're not friends anymore. Like, I got assigned a random coach. I don't really click with her. I really seem to click with you, so on and so forth. That's where I was going to get to these, but the FAQ down here and the contact us, FAQ is the frequently asked questions, but the contact us, you can either send your customer here or yourself. But coach relations, the best way to get a hold of them for me is to request the live chat. And then same with the customer service. So I always tell them to click here, and then I tell them to do the live chat. Now with this, they will just need, if like say your friend, if they just want to switch to you, they'll have to know like their previous account info and put this all in, and then they'll have to know your email and your coach ID to switch to you. Now,
Okay.
I a lot of times like to put the ball in my court and do it myself. But sometimes it's hard and I always do their live chat. So in order to do that, in order to ever switch a customer to you, you need to know the email that they signed up with, their order number, like their confirmation order number, or the last 4 digits of the card that they used, and then the full name that's associated with the account. So I like, if it's somebody that like ordered like a day ago and like they're not showing up in your back office, they're going to get it right away. Now if it's, and you can do the request the live chat, get their order number, their email and everything, and get it switched to you. That way you can get commission. But if it's like somebody who ordered, months or a year ago, they probably do not remember the card that they used or whatever, or they can't find their order confirmation number. It's probably way back in their inbox. So you'll want to they'll want to do that and get them switched to you. Probably the easiest way. So sales and commission, you get 25% off everything you sell. You get, they offer bonuses, like if you sign so many coaches within a month. And then you, of course, get 25% off everything that you sell. So or everything that you buy. So in order to get that money right directly into your account, you'll want to click on My Business right here. And you'll want to go to My EFT Management. And this is where you'll want to set up that you get auto pay. There's 2 reasons for doing this. 1, so you don't get a delay. And then 2, you'll just have to set up your bank account. And 2, if you don't, then they charge you for having to send paper. It's like, save the world, go green. But anyhow, so it's definitely best to just go ahead, set up your EFT. That way you know you're getting paid. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, I know I've kind of told y'all, the best way to, get started is you can either just start reaching out to like a lot of friends and family that are close to you and be like, hey, look, I'm on this journey. And for us, November 30th, it's Monday. It's a week from Monday. I'm starting a new group that's going to run between Monday, the November 30th, right before Christmas. So it's like a really good time to kind of get people motivated and like, hey, I'm going to be doing this, why don't you rock it out with me? And I know y'all don't really know what a challenge group is, and I will kind of explain those to you here. I'll add you to an old one, and that way you can see your one that's going on. But basically, you can run these groups by yourself. You don't need me to be in it at all. You can totally, we can all run one together and have one big group of people. If that's too overwhelming, the next time you can run one by yourself. It's your business. It's your oyster. You can take it and run with it and do what you'd like. But the challenge groups are just what kind of make you accountable, because every day you're going to post in that group, and then every day you're going to see like your challengers are posting in that group, and that's kind of how you like work out together, because you are like, you're like, oh man, I got it in today, like take a sweaty selfie or something, and show them that you're getting after it and they're getting after it, and so on and so forth. So if you want to just reach out to your friends and family, like I know some people are afraid to announce right away on Facebook and social media, but if not, you can, there's, ways to kind of word it that you put on social media, like, hey, look, I just signed as a new Beachbody coach. I'm super excited about it. I'm about to do the 21-day fix. I'd love for everybody else to get results with me in 21 days, do you want to join me in my journey, or like something along those lines? And, people would get excited, or some people would be like, okay, let me see if she gets results. And that way, then in 21 days, you can post your results, and they're like, oh, okay, I see now. All right. I definitely want in on that. So that's kind of, ways to get started on the aspect of that. Now, if you have people that are just automatically, you just want to sign them as coaches, and you're like, hey, I mean, really, there's definitely, pros and cons of doing that as far as the customer goes, but everything has a money back guarantee. If they sign as a coach, they're waiving the coach sign up fee right away. If they want to cancel, they definitely can. There's no harm, no foul. It doesn't really matter. But, you can do that TBB mobile sign up that I did, that I showed you, or you can just tell them to go to teambeachbodycoach.com and then click on sign as a new coach, and they can do that. But your first rank advancement is when you sign 2 coaches. So when you first sign your first coach, you're in my business right here, and you're in my preferred placement. So my preferred placement right now is on my right leg. So the next coach I sign will go on my right leg. And then if I sign, like say I sign one coach today, I'll immediately want to go in here. I want to change it to my left leg. I want to hit save. And that will guarantee that my next coach will go on my left leg. And then you've signed 2 coaches, you're already an Emerald rank. What I was talking about earlier is when you hit Success Club and you hit Emerald rank, you already get those free, you start getting those free leads and those team cycle bonuses. Team cycle bonuses have nothing to do with, getting, I guess what they would say, commission off of your coaches. You just get, for us having a successful team, you get a bonus. You just get a kickback from that Team Beachbody gives you. What else was I going to talk about while I was in here? I'm going to get you into like a Coach Basics training group, but have either of y'all in the welcome email tell you to go to the news and training and then to the training here?
I didn't get on it yet.
Okay.
I'll watch the videos.
Okay. So when you learn more, all this other stuff, they'll talk about the 3 vital behaviors. You're going to hear a lot about this a lot. And people are like, what are the 3 vital behaviors? And they're like, and then if you're like, business isn't moving, I'll always ask, like, are you doing the 3 vital behaviors? Those are inviting. And inviting doesn't always mean just posting on your social media that you have like a group coming up. It also means like personally messaging people, because they're more likely to, you know, respond to you and feel more comfortable if they're talking in a private group. The other one, the main one, is being proof the product works. Like doing the workouts, you know, getting results. It doesn't, like if you do one program and you've gotten results and you share those with people, that's what matters. As long as you're staying active, you know, drinking your Shakeology and stuff, you know, you're going to be, it's like, you know, you want to be basically a walking billboard for your business. People are like, well, I'm not super fit and I'm not super healthy. And I'm like, well, you know what? People relate to you when you're on your journey more than when you're like at your prime most times, because they're like, well, it's easy for you. And I'm like, well, it's actually not. However, they definitely relate to people that are, you know, on their journey the most. And then the final vital behavior that we talk about is personal development. That's, you know, getting on these training calls, listening in, figuring stuff out, reading books. And there is success in the success tab. They have, you know, personal development in there for you as well. So it's definitely something, you know, that you'll want to do. Sometimes I can almost like feel like when I like get away from my personal development, like I definitely, like sometimes I struggle, because sometimes you need to like come back to it. Like, okay, like, all right. And just kind of focus on yourself. But, what other questions do you have for me?
If you do like a challenge group, do the people have to sign on as coaches, or can they just do it with you?
No, they can just be customers.
Okay.
Definitely. I tell people when they first start off, for me now, I'm at a point in my business where if somebody hasn't invested and like bought either a program or a challenge pack, then I don't add them to a group unless it's a free clean eating challenge group. And my reasoning behind that is my main focus is building my team and focusing on my team, because y'all need me as your guide. So when I was first starting out as a coach, my best challengers came, or my best coaches came from my challenge groups. With that being said, I would overwhelm myself sometimes, and I would just add a bunch of people that, you know, even showed like an inkling of interest, and I would add them to the group. That way they could either A, see the results that everybody else were getting, and then they would be more likely to purchase something from you in the future. Or, you know, of course, those people that really did invest time and get the program. I call it your tools. Like, I can be your guide, but you need the tools, and the tools are the workout and the Shakeology. So, you know, I get them in those groups, and I definitely, you know, genuinely care about their results. And not that I don't care about the other people, but a lot of time I just need to focus on those people that have invested, because I want them to get the best results, because I told them that that was what I was going to do. But I remember when I was first starting as a coach and I wanted to get, you know, people involved, you know, I would definitely just add anybody that seemed like they were ready. You'll definitely learn a sense from people that you're like, I really don't think they're ready, you know, to start this journey. And honestly, sometimes when you add them to a group, it's not beneficial for them, because they're just overwhelmed by everybody else getting the results and getting this product, you know, all this progress, and they're not seeing it in themselves because they're not doing it. So they almost get discouraged more. But you'll learn that as you go. Right now I'm doing a clean eating challenge, and I have, you know, two or three people in there that, since seeing people drinking Shakeology, are interested in that. So, you know, it definitely kind of works in your favor sometimes. So
Okay.
yeah, that's a good question. Did I answer that one okay for you?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. What other questions y'all have?
I guess one of my questions is, you might have already answered it already,
That's okay.
but as far as of that, who is going on there and buying stuff? Because if we're building a team, that they're going to have their own website to buy stuff from. So who's going to be doing that?
Okay, you're gonna have to start over with that question, because my internet broke up.
Okay. For one of the websites, when people are going on there to buy your products off of there and you're getting 25% commission off of that, who is going on there and buying stuff? Because if you're signing new coaches, then they're getting that off their websites, correct?
Yeah, so when you sign a new coach, when you first sign them up with a challenge pack, you're going to get 25% commission off of them first when they sign. And then with that, like if you sign, like, I think if you sign like 3 coaches within a certain amount of period or certain month, I have to look at this because I haven't, I always have to refresh my memory. Then you get like a fast start bonus, and then you actually get you a bonus for signing X amount of coaches within a certain amount of time. So yes, once you sign them as a coach, you don't get commission off of them. But if somebody like doesn't want, you get that first time commission, and then after that you do not. However, if you just sign a challenger, if they're just like, no, I don't want anything to do with the business, like you'll get commission if they continue on Shakeology or if they order a new product or so on and so forth. The best part about, building the team is you're getting, that's where, like, at the end of the day, like when you're trying to like build this as a business, that's what you're going to need is a strong team behind you, like a team that's going to, duplicate what you're doing. So like I'm paying it forward to this many people, and then my coaches are paying it forward to this many people. And we're all basically just trying to, the same goal is to get everybody to learn to live a healthier lifestyle, work out, consistently, and go from there. So, if you just get, whenever you just have a customer, you're going to get 25% commission. But if you sign a coach, you get their commission. But once you build your team, that's when you start getting those cycle bonuses because they're going to reciprocate what you're doing. Does that make sense?
All right.
Is there a
So-
guideline for doing the challenges?
Say it again.
Is there like a guideline for the challenge groups of what to follow and what to do?
Yes. So there are in your back office. They have, let's see, share screen.
I thought I saw something, but I wasn't sure. So
Yeah, they have challenge group guidelines and stuff. I've never followed one of those. I really just, a lot of times we'll just kind of, wing it. But like right now, like I'm running a group and I like post a video of myself every day and like try to encourage them and something silly. I'll add y'all to that one. Before I always used to just add like a motivational post every day. And in Team Feel Good, there's challenge group templates, general challenge group template. This is just like everybody's on it. And then this is one too, like stuff I would post every day, fitness information, nutritional information, motivation, you name it. But yeah, so when you're in your business tools and you like click on a product, they have, let's see, they have like a challenge group guidelines somewhere in here. But again, I've never once like used one of those.
I just wasn't sure how formal it had to be, so that was my question. I guess.
Oh yeah, no girl. Like I said, this is yours. Do what you want with it. It doesn't have to be formal by any means.
Okay, thank God. So.
Oh no, I mean, it's not formal at all. That's honestly one of the things that I like best about this. Like to say, I mean, I can just be myself and just, and try to get people to just stay motivated. I reach out to people, because everybody gets discouraged. Like, if fitness and health was easy, everybody would be, healthy and fit. And I wouldn't see those patients that I do in the hospital. So that's where we come in, just to, be ourselves and help, one person, stay motivated and, then them help somebody else. So,
Awesome.
yeah. Taylor, I can show you too the stuff that I showed Brittany at the beginning, if we still have some time, but they usually cut me off about 40 minutes. So unless they've changed, but say it again.
Also, I gotta get going. Sean's gotta get ready for work. So.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
No, I think that's pretty much it for now. So.
All right, girl. Well, if you do, I'm here. But oh yeah, see, we only have 10 minutes. But it's okay. But yeah, if you have any more questions, definitely reach out to me and we'll go from there.
All right, thank you.
All right, girl. I'll see you.
Oh, bye.
All right, bye. All right, Taylor, I'm going to start from the beginning where, oh, Taylor, You still on there? Taylor? Oh, guess I'm by myself.